Hey, all beautiful souls, how are you doing today? So, today we are going to focus on the person that is on your mind and we are going to find out why you had to meet them, what lesson they taught you, what was the purpose of your meeting with that person. And I just want to make a little announcement. Next week I will focus on love connections. It will be about soulmates, karmic partners, and twin flames. I will do my best to give you a full explanation of what is what, and I will try to explain you things the way I feel them and the way I think no one else has explained you before. So let's hope I manage to I manage to do that because I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try to do all the things that I have in my head. I will try to manifest it, to materialize it. But we will see how it will work out. I really hope that it's something useful for all of you. So let's get started with the pile picking for this reading, which is about why you met that person. Let's see which cards are going to represent the groups, the piles between which you can make a selection. This reading will be a simple one. I will use only tarot cards. I'm not going to use any oracle cards today. I feel like using only tarot. I feel that it's best to focus on something more simple today. So, please, Spirit. Okay, this card wants to come. And that's a cosmic egg, alright. So, pile number 1 will be represented by cosmic egg. Let's see which card is representing the second group, the second pile. The second group will be represented by the camel, alright. And finally, which card wants to represent our final group? Oh, and that is the bear. Okay, so you all see the cards before you, in front of you, and just use your intuition in order to select the one that attracts you the most. I mean, we all have our own rituals, our own things when we are choosing our piles, but I mean, whichever of those cards somehow feels brighter than the other one, somehow you can feel that it's pulling you towards itself, select that one. Feel free to pause if you need to. You'll see the cards on a bigger screen after several seconds. And yeah, just do what you need to do and select your pile. I will meet you in your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, for those of you who have selected the cosmic egg. Okay, the initial message that I picked up right away when I pulled this card, when it was the pile picking section, was about something spiritual, something cosmic, something that is about your growth. Why you met this person? Well, the reason is spiritual growth. That's the thing that came to me as a first message. You met them in order for them to help you grow spiritually. I'm not sure how things went between you and them, what actually happened between you and them, but the only message that I received from this card is spiritual growth. So I will just keep this card here and start with my tarot deck in order to find out the answers that you are seeking. Well, I guess you are seeking them as long as you are in this reading. I mean, as long as you selected this video. Alright, let's reshuffle my deck and get started. Okay. So let's see. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what is the energy? Let's first check the energy between you and them. Let's check the current energy first. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what is the current energy between pile number 1 and the person that is on their mind? What is the current energy between them? Okay, 3 cards. And the Devil, Queen of Swords, and the World card in reverse. Okay, so there is interesting dynamic between you and this person, pile number 1, to start with, and this is your current energy with them. Currently, something between you and this person feels a bit stuck. Maybe you found yourself stuck with this person for some reason. I'm referring to the Devil card. Something tells me that either you have hard time to move on from them, or something about them, about this connection, feels kind of heavy. This might be felt on both sides actually, because we have the Devil card, it's a major arcana, and I'm talking about the connection. So indeed, I feel that maybe on both sides there is something heavy that is holding both of you down. Either there is some kind of a big obstacle that you both cannot overcome in order to meet in space of clarity, or there is just something that feels heavy, even a little bit toxic, with the Devil card. I mean, when I look at this card, I see a girl that has a black eye, and she's like kind of unconscious. So this could also say about things that are happening on a level that is a bit deeper than the conscious level, something that is happening on subconscious level. And also, the other thing that gets my attention is the red thing that is above her head. It's like a cube or diamond, I'm not sure what it is, but it says to me something about the root chakra. The root chakra, some kind of maybe some kind of lineage, like family line, family tree, something like that might be an obstacle, might be pulling you down, or some kind of family karma kind of thing. I'm not quite sure what exactly I'm picking up here, but indeed I feel that some kind of a root cause is pulling you and this person down and serving as some kind of a heavy obstacle between you two, or some kind of heavy energy between you two. Maybe you have had some kind of past life things with that person. Then we have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is saying to me that currently one of you, probably the female part of this connection, the one that has more female energy, is gaining some kind of clarity. Some things are starting to sit into the right place and clarity is arriving. And also I just sense a bit more like a peaceful energy from the feminine side of this connection. It's like the feminine side has already made peace with what is going on. The feminine side has already kind of more neutral kind of vibe towards this connection. Then we have the World card in reverse. I don't know why from this World card I am picking up the message that someone was not appreciated, something was not appreciated. It's like I'm just looking at the card and I see a girl that receives flowers, she has stars in her hair, and looking at the card upside down tells me that someone was not appreciated, someone did not receive the honor that they deserved. And this could also be the feminine side of the connection, pile number 1. I mean, just looking at the card and looking at the Queen of Swords, what gives me that impression is that the Queen of Swords is looking towards the World card in reverse. It's like the Queen of Swords is making peace with the fact that, okay, this person did not appreciate me, or something didn't go the way it's supposed to go. But the most important thing here is that what I feel from the Queen of Swords is peace. It's like the feminine energy that is in this connection has made peace with that situation here. All right. Please, Spirit, is there... Actually, let's move towards the main question, because we just saw the current energy, and let's see why you met this person actually, what they mean for you. Please, Spirit. Okay, the Fool card and the Hermit card. Wow, that's very interesting dynamic pile number one, and the cards just jumped on their own. So definitely this person came into your life, first of all with the Hermit, to pull you back within your shell. Whatever happened with this person, it caused you to go back into your shell, but it was not in a bad kind of way. It was actually in a good kind of way, because it helped you to go deeper. It helped you to look at wounds that are unhealed, or just go deeper and discover yourself. I mean, the Hermit card is all about knowledge, about isolating yourself and focusing on you, like switching off the world outside of you and turning on the light within you. And after the Hermit card, we have the Fool card. So the message is quite clear. This person came into your life in order to help you find out those things that you were missing in your life, in order to help you internalize, go within, and kind of focus your attention on you rather than anything or anyone else. And after that, to start something new, to start a new chapter, to walk on some kind of a different path, or just start some kind of a new journey. Because here you have the Fool, and the Fool has some white dogs around her. There are actually quite many. And they tell me that there are some kind of loyal friends, loyal guardians. This could be your spirit guides. And she is prepared, even though she doesn't have much baggage to carry with her. She seems to be prepared. She seems to know where she's going. And another thing that gets my attention is that in this Hermit and this Fool are kind of looking towards each other. It's like the new you is looking at the old you and is somehow processing all the lessons that were learned. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know, Spirit? Is there anything else that we need to know about this? Knight of Swords in an upright position. Okay. So, Knight of Swords in an upright position is saying to me that after this period, after this episode, you will be much more determined. You will know way better where you want to go and how you want to go. I just sense some kind of clarity, and I sense some kind of strong drive to move forward. And also there is that victorious vibe. It's like, I did that, I overcame that, I learned that lesson, I achieved this, now I feel much more powerful. This kind of vibe I'm sensing from this Knight of Swords. It feels a bit like victory vibe. Alright. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this? Would you tell us more about this? Here's the card. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, I was talking about victory, and the card that means victory usually came in reverse. So, Six of Wands in reverse. Let me take a look at this card. Well, actually what I get as a message here, I got it right after I put back the card, was personal victory. It's not some kind of victory that you are defeating someone or something. It is more like a personal achievement to you. And actually it's a big one. Whatever happens here with this person, in the end, you are somehow coming out of it victorious. But not in a way that you are going to brag about it. It's more like you finding out your own strength, finding out your own power, and just feeling that victorious vibe because you did it on your own. You achieved it on your own. I'm hearing sounds from crows, which is like additional message that there is some kind of spiritual awakening that is going on. So indeed, I sense that you have some kind of changed mindset after meeting that person. That person was something like a catalyst for you. And I don't know what exactly happened between you and them. Maybe there was some kind of a weird dynamic. I mean, currently I can see that there are some serious obstacles here, and you already kind of accepted those things. And you have accepted things the way they are, even though they are not satisfying. But the reason why you met this person is way deeper than what we see as a current energy. The reason why you met this person is to be placed back on your timeline, to be placed back on your divine journey. Not that you were away from it, but it was like some kind of a booster, some kind of a catalyst that pushes you to go deep within, and then helps you to move forward as a new person, as a new you, which with much more determination and having that inner sense of achievement. Another thing that I'm picking up from the Six of Wands in reverse is saying to me that you are no more lost. You are not lost any longer. I don't know why lately the words are coming really weird to me, and my speech is always weird, but it's just how my brain works. Apologies for that. But I feel that you will no longer feel lost if you felt that way. If you felt lost, I feel that thanks to this situation, thanks to this catalyst, I will call this person catalyst. Thanks to this catalyst, you have found your way, or you are about to find your way. They are there in order to help you find your way. All right. I feel that we already saw the most important things that we were meant to see. Now I can ask some extra questions that you might be curious about. Like, for example, how they feel about you, maybe that concerns you. Let's check. How is this person feeling towards, how this person feels towards pile number 1? Judgment in reverse. This person is not awakened yet, pile number 1. I mean, they are still in some kind of sleeping state. They cannot see you clearly. Even though you have gained clarity, you see things in a much clearer way than they see them. This person still sleeps. This person still cannot find things clearly. I mean, cannot see you in a clear manner. There are still some kind of illusions or things that are blurring their vision. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Why this person cannot see pile number 1 clearly? We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, 7 of Pentacles is a card of investment. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that it just wants to say that this person could not make some kind of... they couldn't invest efforts in you or in your connection. They just... well, it is similar with the World card in reverse, pile number 1. I mean, with the World card in reverse, I feel that they didn't appreciate you enough. And with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's saying to me that they didn't put the efforts that they were supposed to put. I mean, they are unawakened, and that's why they are not putting any efforts. It's like all the things are linked here. We have 2 extra cards. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune in reverse is saying to me that once again I feel similar vibe from similar vibe to the Judgment card. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I sense that someone is not ready. Someone is not at the right time. It's like you have a watch, they have a watch too, and it seems like your watch is moving several hours, maybe several days earlier than the watch of that person, maybe even several months and years for some of you. So it's like you both have watches on your hand, but yours is moving forward while theirs either is getting late or not moving that fast. Okay, I'm not sure if I explained this very, I mean, in a simple kind of way, but I just feel that you are several steps ahead of them. Maybe even more than several steps. I feel that you are way ahead of this person. And the Six of Swords in reverse is saying to me that somehow this person has not moved on yet. Somehow emotionally, even though they are not that invested, they are not even awakened, they are not realizing things about you. And something is telling me that this person is still there on some kind of mental level. Maybe you are still receiving some kind of messages from them. Maybe on some kind of mental level you still have connection with them. But I do sense that your connection with them is still there. Okay. It's like you have some kind of cords, and it could be attachment cords as well, because you have the Devil card. Maybe there are some kind of attachment cords around you and that person that are not severed yet. Or maybe they are not meant to be severed. That also could be the case. Please, Spirit. Page of Swords in an upright position. Okay. Page of Swords in an upright position. I was talking about the attachment cords, about soul cords. And take a look. We got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is gaining clarity, and as this Page of Swords gains clarity, this page is willing to swing with that sword and cut all the unfavorable attachments that are added in this. So, to be honest, I feel that this page is symbolizing you, pile number 1. Once you are ready, you will be willing to cut those cords with that person, especially if you sense that this is not bringing you anything good, especially if you sense that this is pulling you down. Okay. Please, Spirit, do you have any last card advice or something that you want to add for pile number 1? We have 3 cards actually. Spirit wants to communicate with you, pile number 1. Oh my god, those cards are beautiful. So, Spirit is saying to you, it's like, don't worry kind of message. First of all, 2 of Cups, then secondly, 10 of Cups, and finally 9 of Wands in reverse. Spirit is saying to you, do not worry, because you are going to be in sync. I do feel that many of you that are watching me, you are going to meet someone that will fulfill you, complete you. And then we have 10 of Cups, which indicates full happiness. And finally, we have the 9 of Wands, which is saying letting go of something that is overwhelming, something that you've been carrying from your past. It's like in the past you were putting some kind of boundaries, and you are willing to let go of those boundaries because it is more like not looking at the past experiences. This is what I feel from the 9 of Wands. But the overall message came very positive. And I mean, I cannot say that maybe all of you will meet someone. I don't want to sugarcoat this too much. But all I can say that all of you that came to this reading, the ending will be a happy one. At least that's what Spirit wanted to indicate. Either you will somehow find inner peace within you, which is like the ultimate goal of relationships in general, because all the people that you meet, they are reflecting something and helping you grow. And all the interactions actually are meant for you to find peace within you, so you don't need confirmations that are outside of you. And either you will achieve that state and achieve complete happiness, or the other option could be also that you meet someone that is actually satisfying you, and someone that is actually ticking all the things that you want in a person. I mean, in the person with whom you want to be. So I feel that this will be a different ending for the different people that are watching me right now. I feel that those of you that are more advanced spiritually, you will achieve that perfect sense of freedom and peace within you, and you will be happy regardless with or without someone. While for the rest of you, I feel that definitely there is someone that will make you feel happy. So whichever of those options comes, I feel that in the end you will be happy, which is what matters the most. So this was something that Spirit wanted to hint to you, pal number 1. If you enjoy this reading, if you find it useful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, because that helps me grow. And please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. As I announced, next week I am planning something special, so please don't miss it out. So that was it from me. Thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many, many blessings, and we will meet again next time. Bye. Hello there, pal number 2, for those of you who have chosen the Camel. Alright, what I pick up as keywords from the Camel, the first word that comes to me is the word reliability. I feel that someone in this connection was very reliable. Someone was very helpful, always offering help, always offering to carry all the burden on their own. And I feel that the other person was not that reliable as the one that I just described. By the way, you might be hearing some loud motorcycles. It is annoying, I hear them too, but yeah, there is nothing I can do about them. So that's the main thing that I'm picking up from the Camel actually. It is reliability. Someone was very reliable, while the other one might not have been that reliable. I will use some tarot cards in order to find out more about this, and most importantly find out what was the reason why this person entered your life. So let's reshuffle the deck and let's get started. Okay, we have cards that are falling already. So first I will ask about the current energy between you and this person, just like I did with the first pile. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what is the current energy between pile number 2 and the person that is on their mind? One card turned, the other 2 just jumped. Let's check them out. We have 7 of Cups, and we have Knight of Swords and Ace of Wands. Okay. Alright. Interesting energy, pile number 2. So, what is the current energy between you and the person that is on your mind? First of all, I'm looking at the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is saying to me that there is no longer doubt. Here, something is quite decided already. There were choices in the past, but now there is no choice. The choice is only one. I'm not sure to whom I'm referring to, maybe to you or maybe to them, but here I feel that somebody made up their mind. Somebody already knows what is the right thing to do. Somebody already has made their choice in this connection. Then we are moving towards the Knight of Swords in an upright position. The Knight of Swords is saying to me about some kind of decisive energy. Currently somebody has definitely made a choice and is very decisive. Somebody moves with bold kind of pace, and Yeah, actually, that's the main thing that I'm picking up here. Like, like one of you in this connection has gained clarity, and one of you knows in which direction they want to go. The Ace of Wands in reverse is saying to me out of reach for some reason. I don't know how it's going to resonate for your current connection with that person, but out of reach is coming to me as a keyword. I'm just looking at those hands that are trying to reach this wand, but since the card came in reverse, I feel that whoever whoever you are trying to reach or they are trying to reach is not available anymore. So my guess would be that one of you in this connection already has empowered themselves, already has made up their mind, and has decided to move forward and become unavailable to the other person. I'm not sure to which degree this is going to resonate, but I feel that this is fitting in some of your stories for some of you who came here. But I will take some extra cards. I feel that this is referring to some of the collective, not all of you. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you tell us more about the rest of the collective? Is there something else? Is there some kind of a different energy for the rest of the collective with those cards? Okay, we have too many cards. It's like there isn't any other clarity. It's like that's the main thing here right now is the current energy between you and this person. All I can say to you is that someone is out of reach, definitely with the Ace of Wands, and someone has made a decision. What kind of decision? I don't know. Let's try to find out what that decision is. Okay, immediately a card. Eight of Wands in reverse. Decision for no contact. I see those ones that are portrayed as snakes, and usually Eight of Wands is card of communication. Since this card came in reverse and we have snakes, I feel that somebody decided that this is way too complicated, this feels kind of toxic, and decided to not communicate anymore. So I feel that for many of you, I am talking about some kind of no contact kind of situation. Okay, and what about the no reach part, the Ace of Wands in reverse? What about that, Spirit? We have a card, the Sun in an upright position. Okay, so here I see that there is a small sun, here I see a bigger sun. Somebody chose freedom. That's what Spirit tells me, pile number 2. Somebody chose freedom, somebody chose to walk on their own path. Because I see the Sun card represented by a girl that is walking away. She is like carrying the sun, not carrying it literally, but she can control the sun, she can make it small and control it. That's what I feel. So it's like somebody has learned their lesson, somebody has become strong enough to walk away. And behind her I see something like a small cell. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but it looks like some kind of a cage or something. And she's leaving it behind. And all the cards are moving towards the left. To the left, to the left. So, indeed, I feel that somebody has chosen to walk away, pile number 2. That's the current energy. It's like somebody has gained enough power, enough courage to just walk away. Maybe that's you, maybe that's them. Is there something more that you need to know, Spirit, about this? No, the cards are coming in a messy way. It's like Spirit doesn't want to share that much anymore. Okay. So let's focus on the main question then. Why you had to meet this person? What was the reason why this person came into your life? Please, Spirit, would you give us clarity? Okay, immediately. Two of Pentacles. Okay. You had to balance your yin and yang energy. In other ways, you had to balance your inner masculine and feminine energy. This card can be inclined slightly towards twin flames because you have the yin-yang kind of symbolic here, but I don't think that this is a twin flame journey for all of you. The Two of Pentacles in an upright position, indeed, I feel that this person came into your life in order to help you balance something that was not in balance, that was a bit more like chaotic in your life. And it does feel a bit heavy though, but there is that push and pull kind of thing, because you can see those pentacles, there is some kind of elastic kind of thing around them, and I just see push and pull kind of energy. So they were pushing you, pulling you, you were pulling each other, pushing each other in order to find some kind of balance, in order to balance your inner masculine and feminine energy, pile number 2. That's the main reason why you met this person. But let's see if there is more added to it. Please, Spirit, is there something more that pile number 2 needs to know about this encounter with that person? Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Four of Wands in reverse. This is a card of stability, but since this card came in reverse, what says to me is this person came into your life in order to kind of shake off what you perceive as stable, what you perceive as comfort zone. They came in order to shake a bit your comfort zone and kind of make it more like focus towards you, towards yourself, in order to find inner peace rather than relying on something that is outside of you. But with the Four of Wands in reverse, the main thing that I feel is taking you off of your comfort zone so you can grow. Please, Spirit, anything else? Anything else to add to this? Why pile number 2 met this person? The Emperor, okay. So with the Emperor card, I feel that someone was too rigid. Someone was trying to control things in a way that it was painful. And I'm just looking at this Emperor that is squeezing this sword, and you can see that there is blood coming out from his hands. And there is some kind of aura also in this card. So this is telling me that somebody here was too much in control. Someone was trying to control everything. And I feel that the reason why you met this person was to learn that control is not the way you actually gain power over situations. Not everything is within your control. Not everything depends on you. There are certain things, certain patterns in which things are unfolding. So not everything you can take personal responsibility of it. That's what I'm feeling here. But the main thing from the Emperor is control. Someone was trying to control the events. And the lesson here is to learn that not everything is beyond your control. Letting go of rigid energy. Please, Spirit. Okay, more information on the way. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is saying to me about relying on others, learning to rely on others. So the Emperor has a bit more masculine energy, a bit more like I can do everything on my own. while the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is saying to me that I try to do everything on my own, but it doesn't seem to be that successful. So I need other people to depend on. I need other people to rely on in order to do this better, in order to achieve this. This kind of lesson is coming up, pile number 2. I'm not sure how relevant it is. And the Fool in reverse. And the Fool in reverse is indicating some kind of mistakes. Actually, that's the main thing that I'm feeling from the Fool. The Fool, I feel like it just wants to say to us about being a bit reckless, being a bit too naive. Okay, I'm not sure in which pattern those cards are moving, to be honest, pile number 2. For now, nothing is flowing. I'm just picking up random messages here and there. I'm not sure if this is saying something to you, but I have hard time to put all the messages together and make one whole picture. I'm just seeing fragments, not the whole picture, not yet. The Fool is saying naive, being a bit reckless. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is saying to me, asking help and advice. I see those ravens that are flying around this girl like spirit guides. And indeed from the Emperor I feel rigid energy, someone that is trying to control everything. Not sure who that is. Okay, Spirit, what does all this have to do with the reason why pile number 2 met this person? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, for some reason, all this is leading you towards the Queen of Pentacles energy. And what is the Queen of Pentacles energy? It is divinely feminine kind of energy. Feminine energy that is sitting on a throne, and instead of actively engaging with stuff, she's actively pulling stuff towards her by the law of attraction. She's the receiving part that is attracting everything that she needs in life. So I feel that actually it makes sense here, because I feel that some of you might have been a bit more masculine energy and trying to chase after this person, trying to go after them. And with the Queen of Pentacles in an upright position, I feel that your lesson is to not chase. Instead of that, become that Queen of Pentacles that kind of pulls the energy towards her. Instead of chasing, everything is kind of sticking to her. Everything is kind of, she's attracting it. Everything comes on its own because she's vibrating on a high frequency, and that high frequency is pulling everything towards her instead of she going after it. And that was the main message. That was the main reason why you met this person, in order to become that center that attracts all your blessings onto you, rather than go and chase your blessings. Okay, and also it makes sense with the Two of Pentacles. Now I see a bit more the whole picture, because the Two of Pentacles was about balancing feminine and masculine energy, yin-yang kind of vibe it gave me. Alright, let me take a look at my timer. It is going well. Is there any other reason pile number 2 met this person? Is there any other reason for that encounter? Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse is saying to me about change of plans, change of situation, some kind of redirection. Maybe you wanted to go in a different direction, but with this person, you were redirected. And I feel that the redirection is towards your divine path. Maybe you wanted to do like something different. Maybe you just wanted to just start something different, but somehow this connection redirected your path, and that redirection is actually towards your divine path. Sometimes I have difficulty to explain myself clearly. Apologies for that. It's just sometimes the right words are not coming into my head as I'm doing this. Alright, let's ask for more messages. Let's ask for advice, or just for something that Spirit wants to share just with you. Okay, we have the black Numen and the white Numen. What kind of message is that, pile number 2? I mean, we have yin yang energy once again. Spirit is saying to you balance. The key word here is balance. That's what Spirit wants to say to you. Also with the white Numen, I see that there are some lunar phases, which wants to indicate that things are slowly sitting in the right direction, slowly going where they are meant to go. And with the black Numen, actually this card is quite dark. The energy that I feel from this card is energy of pain, hurt. So it's like through the pain and through the hurt, you are finding your light. This kind of vibe I'm picking up. Indeed, I'm feeling yin-yang here. By diving deep into the darkness, you are going deep within you and you are looking for the light. And once you find that light, you are shining bright and reaching the light. So you are becoming light for others as well. So, yeah, the messages here are very interesting. Indeed, for some of you, I feel twin flamey kind of vibe. But take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't have to be for all of you. And I will talk more about twin flames in my future videos next week. I actually intend to talk a lot about types of connections like soulmates, karmics, twin flames, catalyst. I will explain you everything I know about connections, and I will try to do it in a way that no one has done it before, because I am not going to take some kind of external sources. I will share everything from the perspective that I receive as a messages on some kind of subconscious level that are just planted in my head. So I will do my best to give you a clear picture about all connections. So we have the white Numen and black Numen as a message from Spirit, yin yang. Let's see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to share with you. Is there any other message that you want to share with pile number 2? And we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. King of Cups in reverse. This might have something to do with that person that is on your mind. Because when I look at this King of Cups, the message that comes to me is that something is already like empty. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm looking at this king that is pouring the cup into the water and the king came in reverse. So this doesn't feel that optimistic. But Spirit wants to say that something is like emotionally drained already. Emotionally there is nothing there anymore. That's what I'm feeling from this message. And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is saying about lack of collaboration, not being able to collaborate anymore, not being able to walk on the same path, and also difficulty to make acceptance. Okay, I don't know why the messages here for pile number 2 are coming like fragments. They are not coming in a whole line. Maybe the collective here is a bit heavier, maybe. And also I feel that in the collective there are some of you that are in twin flame journey. Maybe that's why things are being like mixed up here. Maybe that's why I'm picking up those signals. Let's take one last card and wrap it up, because it's not getting any clearer. Please, Spirit, would you give us one last card to finish this reading? One last message for the person that is watching me. Okay. Ace of Swords. Okay, that's a beautiful finishing line for me and for you. So the Ace of Swords is saying to me that everything will be alright. You will find clarity. You are going to reach clarity, because the Ace of Swords is like ultimate clarity, and you can see those hands that are reaching that sword. So Spirit wants to say to you, maybe right now it's a mess in your head. Maybe you're on a twin flame journey. Maybe, well, it could be many things. I mean, this here, the collective, I think, is a bit larger than in the other piles, at least for now. Yeah, whatever the case is, you will find clarity. Clarity will find you. It's not going to skip you. So when the time is right, you will know all the right things. And as I told you, the goal from this encounter with this person is for you to become Queen of Pentacles mode. Someone who is attracting, someone who is not going after the things. Instead of that, the things are coming to them. So those were your messages, pile number 2. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel in order to not miss out any future readings and videos that I have for you. So thank you very much for being with me, sending you many blessings, and we will meet again next time. Bye! Hello there, pile number 3. For those of you who have chosen the bear, okay, let me take a look at the bear. Okay, what I felt right away from this card is something that has to do with waiting, and I also felt a bit of sadness. The bears tend to go through hibernation periods, and I feel that here your connection was in some kind of dormant state indeed, and I feel that somebody was waiting for this connection to be activated, for someone to wake up even. This kind of vibe I'm feeling, but not wake up like literally to wake up, but it's like realize something, open up their eyes for some kind of truth, or come to realize what this connection is all about. It's kind of vibe I'm sensing here from the bear, which is kind of weird because the bear card doesn't usually bring this kind of energy. Alright, I will just place the bear here, and let's reshuffle my tarot deck and see what messages you are going to get. So what I did with the previous piles was first focusing on the current energy between the people, between you and the one that is on your mind. And then I will focus on the main the main topic, which is why you met them. So please, Spirit, would you tell us what is the energy right now between pile number 3 and the person that is on their minds? King of Cups, okay. So King of Cups, I'm just looking at this card and I see that the king is sitting on his throne, and he seems at peace, but still there are some feelings and emotions that are being processed. That's what the card is saying to me. And also there are a lot of sharks in the water, which also got my attention. What can the sharks in the water symbolize? The sharks in the water might symbolize that there is some kind of harmful energy around this connection. There are people that have ambitions. Maybe the person or the connection that you are asking about involves some kind of ambitious people that are reckless. I don't mean you and your person, but I think around you or your person, there are those type of people that are like circling around like sharks. At least that's what I feel from this card. And currently things between you and this person seem to be calm. That's the main thing that I can sense as an impression from the King of Cups. And I see that the king is pouring the water down, which is saying to me, it's like, yeah, it's like calming down kind of process, letting go of some kind of excess emotional charge. That's what's going on currently. Let's find out more. Please, Spirit, is there something more that we need to know about the current energy between pile number 3 and their person, the one that is on their minds? The Lovers in an upright position. Okay. Interesting. We have the Lovers card, pile number 3. The Lovers card is saying about... Okay. Okay, the message just came to me. Here, I noticed two people. One of them is a bit like I don't care kind of, in I don't care kind of mode, while the other one is kind of holding space for that person and doing it in a loving kind of way. So this might be something that is going on right now as an energy. Maybe you are holding space for them while they are in a bit more like unaware kind of state. That's what I felt from the bear as well. So I feel that the Lovers is leading me to that very same message, saying to me that somebody is a bit more unaware, somebody still doesn't know what is going on, while the other person is way more aware. Even the white silvery hair that this girl has says to me that she has already been awakened and she's just holding her space for that person so he can wake up too. Please, Spirit, is there something more that we need to know about the current energy of this connection? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why the Knight of Cups is in reverse? Let me take a look at this Knight of Cups. I feel tiredness. The Knight of Cups is saying to me some kind of exhaustion due to not receiving any kind of kind gesture or any kind of anything to hold on to. That's what I'm feeling, pile number 3. And I feel that that symbolizes your energy, because I feel that you are the one that is more aware in this connection. And right now, indeed, things between you and this person seem to be in some kind of pause. There isn't that much that is going on, at least that's what I feel. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, indeed I feel that there is that tiredness, that exhaustion, and it feels kind of tiredness on emotional level. I'm saying that because here we see a king that is pouring the cup, which means that they are letting go of some kind of emotional charge. While here we have a cup that is upside down, which wants to indicate that it's completely empty, and it's like somebody's cup is empty, somebody's waiting for that person to come and fill it up. Please, Spirit, could you clarify this a bit? Could you clarify this? The Hanged Man. Yeah. So the Hanged Man is another testify for pause, for break. It's like, well, it just wants to indicate that right now, whatever is going on between you and them, actually there isn't anything going on. That's what the card wants to say, that there is some kind of pause right now. And with the Hanged Man, it just wants to say that it is best to take a step back and take a little bit of rest from this connection in order to see things in a more clear way, in order to obtain clarity, in order to see through illusions or attachments or all kind of things that were not all right in this connection to start with. Once you while I'm saying this, there is an emergency car that is passing by, so you might be hearing it as well. This is some kind of a signal that something will change suddenly when you least expect it. But right now you are in a pause. Right now it is best for you to observe your feelings and emotions in order to gain awareness over them. Once you gain awareness over them, that will help you to understand better the overall situation with that person. And also it will help you to just know, just to know in which direction this is going, because I feel that currently you are a bit confused where this is heading, what's going on. Please, Spirit, is there something more that we need to know about the current state of this connection? We have the King of Swords in an upright position. So the King of Swords in an upright position is saying to me, wisdom, is saying to me, some kind of loyal companionship. Because I immediately got focused on that dog that is next to the king, and I sense that it is indicating someone being loyal, someone gaining wisdom, someone gaining clarity, and just being loyal. Okay, let's take one more card. It's not coming as a complete message, it's coming more like fragments of messages, but I can't help it. Oh, then we have Queen of Swords. That's very interesting. The duo, King and Queen of Swords. So it seems like after this pause, pile number 3, after this pause between you and them with the Hanged Man, there will be major clarity that is going to come both for you and for them. There will be some kind of major awakening, clarity, something will become clear, but not just for you, for them as well. The confusion, I think, it is on both sides. Okay. I will just keep those cards and let's proceed towards the main question. Okay, cards came up. And the main question is why you had to meet this person, and the cards just jumped. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Empress in reverse. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. 4 of Pentacles is saying to me, holding on to something. You met this person because you just wanted to have someone to hold on to. That's a message that is coming to me. I'm not sure how it's going to sound to you, but it feels as if you just needed someone to hold next to you, or just to have someone there. That's what I feel with the 4 of Pentacles. Because the 4 of Pentacles, just looking at this girl, she's holding this pentacle close to her heart chakra. So it's like you needed to have someone close to your heart. And that's when this person manifested, actually. Then we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse is saying to me about something that didn't go the way you wanted it to go. It feels a bit like a fantasy, actually. It feels a bit like fantasy because here I see a person that is on a horse, riding a horse, and I see that the trees are bending over and making their way for that person. So having this card in reverse is saying to me that there was some kind of fantasy, there was some kind of imagination added to this, but reality kind of crushed that fantasy. And then the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse, let me take a look at her. She's overdressed. That's what I'm picking up. That's the first thing that made me impression, that she's overdressed. She's wearing too many clothes and she looks a bit angry. It's like the expectations that you were wearing were not met. Maybe that's why the dresses were the main focus that got my attention. You were wearing some kind of expectations. Maybe the dresses are symbolically indicating expectations that you were wearing. And they were not met. That's why you kind of, well, I can sense that there was frustration added to this. Okay. Please, Spirit, is there something more that we need to know about the reason why pile number 3 crossed paths with that person that they have in their minds? White Newman in reverse. Okay, the White Newman. So this card is specific for this deck. And what I feel from this card is actually some kind of endless waiting. Because I'm focused on the moon cycles. Especially because the card came in reverse. It's like something is taking too long. Let me take a better look at this card. Maybe more messages are going to pop up. No, for now, the card is not speaking to me. I mean, I'm not receiving any other messages from it. The only thing that I perceived is that there was a lot of waiting that it involved. But also it could indicate some kind of yin-yang energy, because we have the white and the dark. It's like the feminine energy is growing and the masculine energy is, yeah, actually, now that I think about it with the lunar phases, it's like here we are talking about balancing the feminine and masculine energy. Actually, that's the case here. Because here we see growing feminine energy, the dark side is growing. Here the light side is growing, that's the growing masculine energy. And here we see the growing feminine energy, the dark side is growing. So here we see a complete balance, and the card came in reverse, which is saying to me that the feminine and masculine energy between you and this person is not in sync yet, is not in balance. And maybe you met this person in order to balance that, in order to find peace within you. Please, Spirit, would you clarify those messages for us? Would you give us more clarity? It's like the cards. Okay, I got 3 cards. 7 of Cups, the World in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. Alright. Interesting messages here. Having the World card in reverse is saying to me about some kind of reward that was not received, and there were a lot of choices involved in this as well with the 7 of Cups. And with the Hermit in reverse, there is isolation involved in this. I mean, it is kind of difficult to put all those things together for me, pile number 3. I don't know why the messages are coming like torn apart. They are coming as fragments. They are not coming as whole thing to me. It's like with the Empress, no, with the World in reverse. Indeed, I feel that there was some kind of reward, something that was meant to be received, but it was not received. And with the 7 of Cups, I feel that Spirit is saying that there are a lot of choices. Maybe this has something to do with the sharks that I saw here in the King of Cups. Because all those fishes are roaming around this cup. So symbolically, if this cup is symbolizing like something that you want, it's like there are other people that are roaming around it as well. And the Hermit in reverse is saying to me some kind of isolation, or like being automatically pushed out of some kind of comfort zone, like not wanting to socialize, but being forced to socialize, being forced to put yourself out, maybe because there is too much competition that is happening. Okay, I don't know if what I'm saying making any sense to you, because to me the messages are coming torn apart and I have hard time to see the whole picture here. Please, Spirit, could you clarify the last 3 cards, the message that you want? Okay. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, okay. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, she does look as if she's in a church, and since she came in reverse, it is saying to me that there is some kind of misalignment here. It's like she's praying that everything is working out, that everything will work out in the best possible way, but still there is something that is not aligning. Please, Spirit, would you clarify? Would you give us... Okay, we have 1 card. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. For the second time, the same message. The 2 of Pentacles, yin-yang energy. Feminine, masculine energy not being balanced. Okay. Pile number 3. I don't know what is going on between you and this person, but there is some kind of strong accent on feminine and masculine energy here. It could be hinting towards some kind of twin flame vibe, but I don't think that is relevant for all of you. But definitely here there is some kind of energy that is not in balance between you and this person. All right. Well, the more I try to find clarity in this, the more messy it gets. I will take 1 last card, and if I cannot fit it anywhere, then I will just ask for some general advice or messages that are meant for you, pile number 3. Please, Spirit, would you give us 1 more card to make things more clear? Okay, Spirit chose to give 2 cards. 9 of Swords in reverse and 10 of Pentacles in upright position. Okay, so with the 9 of Swords in reverse, Spirit is saying that the worries are fading away and loyalty, clarity will be rewarded. Mostly loyalty, actually, because you have the white dogs. All right. And I just noticed that here the entire scenery is different. First I thought that those dogs had a house built for them, but it's not actually a house, it's like a different scene, different background. So Spirit is saying that the overall picture is going to change for you and this person. But first there is some kind of anxiety, some kind of restless energy that needs to go. But actually this last message came very positive. It just wanted to indicate that things will be alright. Abundance is on its way with the 10 of Pentacles. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, indeed here we are talking about setting yourself free from some kind of anxiety. And you are doing it intentionally actually, because you are going to sleep. Well, not literally going to sleep, but it's like you are putting some kind of pause on this connection with the intention to clarify it, to purify it. And Spirit is saying that the anxiety is going to be behind and clarity and loyalty will be rewarded. Alright, let me take a look at the timer. We have time for one last message. Please, Spirit, do you have any advice or any message for pile number 3? Any advice or message? Okay, too many cards. Any advice or message? 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, with the 5 of Pentacles, you might have felt defeated, you might have felt hurt, you might have been... Actually, you can see in this card how much she's suffering. She's laying down there, she's holding this piece of plant. I'm not sure actually what exactly it is, some kind of plant that she's holding in her hands. And she seems to be quite miserable, she's crying, she's in pain. And on the next episode, you see the Queen of Cups. So Spirit is saying to you that right now maybe things between you and this person are a bit painful. But with the Queen of Cups, I mean, you will learn to master your own emotions and feelings. You will learn to see things clearly. I mean, you can see that she has the third eye on her forehead, which wants to indicate that she has seen things clearly and she has found clarity. And the cup that she's holding, it feels like a reward. So definitely from this connection, from this situation with that person, you are going to receive something as a reward in the end of it. In the end of it, you will have a reason to be grateful about. I can feel that this will end with a gratitude. And you will say, yes, it was worth it. Because I can pick up this vibe from the Queen of Cups. She seems quite confident and quite at peace. And it's like in relief that something is already over, something is off her chest. And it doesn't mean that the connection is over, it means that some kind of bad period or something is over. Something that was bothering her, that was putting her in the 5 of Pentacles mode. So, those were your messages, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button and also feel free to subscribe to my channel because that is helping me grow. So, thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many blessings and we will meet again next time. Bye!